guys got off to a really good start. LeBron back, the small starting group, everything seemed to be clicking on both ends. Did you see something shift as the game went on?
We just didn't stick to what we were doing, just attacking and getting no stops. They turned it up a notch, and we didn't.
Russ, it seemed like you headed to the locker room early tonight. No, I
didn't. Just riding a bike.
Oh, just riding the bike? Okay.
Yeah.
AD was kind of saying when a team is playing one way without LeBron and then you kind of incorporate, there's an adjustment period. What do you think were the biggest adjustments that you guys kind of struggled to make with LeBron back in the rotation tonight?
I don't know. You watch the game. You got to watch the game and figure it out and see.
Russ, you guys are 8-9 as a team, but you've only played 7 games with LeBron so far. Do you feel like there's ways that you guys are better together now than you were at the start? And how much more do you think you need before it's actually fair to think that you've had enough time to figure each other's games out?
Yeah, we got to figure it out. It's 7 games, and you got to figure out how to manage it. Which we got a lot of games left to do.
Russ, as you guys go forward from the rest of this road trip, what are some of the things you guys need to try to get accomplished, and how you got to go about doing that?
Win.
And how do you do that?
Just go out and win. Whatever you got to figure it out at this point.
Russ, you guys have talked, dating back to the start of training camp about the process that this season would be. Is that still the mentality, or is there a greater sense of urgency now, kind of considering where you guys are?
Well, I mean, don't need to have a sense of urgency. Nobody's winning anything right now, and we, get our team together and playing and get a better rhythm. That will come as the season prolongs, and that's that. We don't. I think the reality of it is that everybody on the outside have really high expectations of our team, as they should. But the reality of it is we haven't really played, with each other realistically, and nobody cares. And obviously, after each game, everybody asks the same question. And I'm tired of giving the same answer, so it's the same question every game. Every time we lose, it's like, hey, how long do you think it's going to take? We don't know. It's just, when we win, it's going to take some time. So the reality of it is that throughout the season, there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. It's now what you do as a team. Either you can pull apart or you come together and figure it out. And we know that we have the team to be able to figure it out and the experience to be able to do so. Our job is to be able to now do it and implement the things that we know on the floor and try to figure it out as the season prolongs.
And here is Russ, 12 points, 5 of 13, 1 for 4 from 3, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists.
We can't score. That's putting us in the deficit. We come out, miss a couple shots. They get transitions, they get some good looks, goes in. We fouled way too much tonight as well. They had 31 free throw attempts. 38, I'm sorry. Yeah, 38 free throw attempts. So we got to do a better job of playing without fouling as well, but just slowing the game down. We can't get out in transition. A team that wants to play with pace, and we can't do that. We foul in 38, get them to the line 38 times. So, but we got to find ways to score in the third quarter.
AD, when you guys play with the roster, you starting at the 5 and you get out rebounded by almost 20. What needs to happen that's not happening?
Boxing out. That's really it. Just got to find bodies. A lot of times we turn and look for the basketball, and then the perimeter crashers come in and get the rebounds, and shot go up. We got to turn around and find bodies and hit guys and then go pursue the basketball.
AD, do you think this team is capable of defending in the style that you guys have sort of started out to play? And if so, is it sort of understanding? Is it effort? What's sort of the missing piece there if this team can play that way?
A little bit of both. Effort is number one. Communication, I think, is number two. Just talking. Everybody just doing their job. Bigs doing what we're supposed to do. On pick and roll coverages, guards doing what they're supposed to do. With guard screens. Everyone just have to do their job and follow the game plan. We can be an elite defensive team. We got great defenders, but we got to be able to do it as a collective, and that's what we're lacking, especially in the third quarter. And I think a lot of it is just, you miss a couple shots, guys get down, and now it kind of affects our defense. When shots go in, obviously, defense kind of rises, but when you miss a couple shots, the defense just kind of fades away. And then Jason Tatum got it going, off that low block. So they do a better job with that. But we can be an elite defensive team if we want to. Just got to do a better job of bringing that energy and effort and communication.
AD, you said the other night that you guys built a new team and you hadn't seen it yet. That's still true, but getting LeBron back is a big piece of it. Does it feel different, or does the mentality change a little bit with him back, that you can kind of start building as closer to a whole group where it's maybe at least you're at a foundation here as opposed to the last 8 games when it kind of felt like just trying to figure it out on a night-to-night basis?
Yeah, we have our core guys. The foundation is there. But we still have enough, with or without LB, even when he wasn't playing, to win basketball games, So obviously him on the floor helps us tremendously. Leadership, his communication, his voice. So still got to find ways to get it done. Like you said, we got the three-headed snake, three-headed monster, where we can go out and compete every night. But I don't think it's our offense. I think it's our defense, honestly. We just got to do a better job on the defensive end. We do that, we get stops. The offense, going to come and you get better rhythm shots and feel like you're in a rhythm, instead of playing out the rim all the time or fouling, and they get a chance to set their defense. So we got to play to our strengths, and our strengths is running in transition and getting good looks, and we can't do that if we continuously fouling. But we got our 3 guys, 3 main guys, and our guys. Taylor is 0 for 6 tonight. It's not going to happen again. Just got to find guys to play together and get in the rhythm. When LB's back, the game's a lot different. When LB's back, because he handling, so it kind of take Taylor off the ball when he has the ball in his hand, pick and roll. So we got to find a way to incorporate him and get him more shots and get him in the rhythm as well.
AD, how did LeBron look to you out there tonight, and was there any sort of adjustment period with him coming back?
He looked good. He looked really good to me. Like his old self. It's always and when you're out 8 games and we're playing a certain way, and then he comes back, it's always an adjustment. No practice time. Like I said, I think the adjustment is trying to figure out what to do with Taylor. But just with everybody, just trying to get back in the rhythm with him now playing, figuring out the starting lineup, all of that. So we'll be fine. We just got to continue to push through. Hopefully we can get guys back sooner than later and look at this roster.